Good morning and welcome to our daily devotional from Pilgrim Congregational Church. I'm Patrick Horn. Very glad to have you with us this morning, this Thursday morning, January the 29th, 2026, as we continue our look at the Beatitudes in Matthew chapter 5. This morning, I'm going to have us look at the next three Beatitudes in the series, verses 7, 8, and 9 of Matthew chapter 5. I'll offer a couple of reflections and then close us with prayer. So, Matthew 5, verses 7 through 9. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. So just a couple of reminders about what a beatitude is and what the context for what is the context for these written in the Gospel of Matthew. Remember again that these were written some decades after Jesus had died on the cross, and that they were written primarily for the church as a collection of the teachings of Jesus and an account of his life, which focuses on his authority as the Messiah, as one who speaks with at least the same authority as Moses and the law. But here we're given teachings of the gospel, which so I want to emphasize that these are not laws. That is, these are not lists of things that we should do. In other words, you're not merciful so that you will receive mercy. It's more that if you are a follower of Christ, then you will be merciful. That's what being a follower of Christ means. That's what it means to participate in the community of the church. And so this list then is a reflection of reality as seen from the perspective of the kingdom of heaven. That is, that this is ultimate reality, that those who are merciful, and it is a message of compassion and comfort for the early church, that those who live in this way, that is, remember that in the early church this was called the way, and those who live in this way, who live mercifully, they will receive mercy. That is, this is something that again reflects the reality of the kingdom of heaven. It's not a wish for something. It's not a maybe if I'm merciful I will get some mercy in return. It's not that kind of thing. It's more like this is how the kingdom of heaven is. It is merciful. It includes those who are pure in heart, and that seeing God is not a result of being pure in heart, but rather that to be pure in heart is to see God, that they go together in this way, and that the temporal element here of are and will is more reflective of the transcendent status of the kingdom of heaven. That is, that it is both already here and coming as well. So it is present and future at the same time, which of course means that it lies outside of our understanding of time. And then blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Again, blessed are those who participate in peace. That's what it means to be a child of God. So powerful reflections about being a member of the community of Christ, being a part of the church, being a part of the family of God means participating in mercy and purity and peace. Let's close with this word of prayer from W.E. Orchard. O God, who guides our minds when we think our thoughts are all our own, and who holds our hand even when we choose to walk alone, may we know that Thou have a purpose in our lives and are leading us safely and surely home. Gone are the days when we were content to live for the passing hour and the transient joy. The swift passage of our lives has made us afraid. Darkness gathers round about us, and our gladness has departed. The habitations we have built do not make a home for our souls. A strange desolation has fallen upon us, and though our day is far spent, we have set out to seek the city that has the foundations of eternity. We are wearied with the knowledge of which we were once so proud. We have forgotten what we set out to find. We know all things but the truth. We followed gleams of light, but they faded away, and all our hopes upon ourselves have failed. We guided our path by stars, but they sank below a horizon where we could not follow, and now our eyes wait for Thee, the only light of creation. Though Thou leadest us only to a cattle shed, we will follow humbly. Though we find only a child lying in a manger, we will worship reverently. No pride shall blind our eyes, no fears shall turn us back, if Thou Thyself will lead us on. Amen. Thank you for joining me this morning from Pilgrim Congregational Church. I'm Patrick Horn, and I hope that you have a very good day. Goodbye.